I, Connor Lassiter, believe that I do not deserve to be unwound. Though I admit it can be easy to label me as a so-called reckless runaway at the beginning of my journey, it's important for the readers to understand the reasoning behind my decisions. If you dive deep enough, you will uncover that all I have done has been for the safety of my peers. Nearing the end of my story, you will see that I have developed leadership, growth, and maturity. If the purpose of unwinding is to create a society of successful, responsible, and contributing citizens, then I have already proven that I can take my place. When I'm first introduced, I'm painted as an immature boy who struggles with controlling my temper, impulsivity, and quick-to-fight reflex. Though, as my story progresses, I learn to control that anger and morph it into maturity and leadership. On page 253, when all the unwinds begin to blame the Admiral for killing the Goldens, I begin to feel a strong wave of anger come across me. But I decide to regulate my emotions. Connor boils, but he's never gotten better at keeping his emotions in check. This shows that I have grown from the hot-headed and impulsive person I used to be, for the benefit of others as well as myself, demonstrating my leadership, making the best example for those around me. My empathy and selflessness is portrayed on page 38, where I take courage in a scene of chaos and danger. I understand that I have caused some wrong, and I need to make up for it. He's got to do something decent, something good to make up for the awful consequence of his kicking AWOL. And so, battling his own instinct for self-preservation, he races towards the kid in white, who is so happily going to his own unwinding. Connor wastes no time. He picks the kid up off the ground and flips him over his shoulder. With the frightening scenario of tranq bullets flying all over and juvie cops patrolling the area, it takes an immense amount of courage to put the safety of a stranger in front of your own. That's exactly what I decided to do. Risa often gets praised as the most mature out of our group. However, I believe she demonstrates cold nature. Sure, she may be intelligent, but I don't believe it's very mature to take advantage of those who show you kindness. On page 55, Risa decides to lie about her identity in order to obtain a significant amount of the lady's objects. She then states that it's like playing the piano. You just have to know which keys to strike in people. She then gets prickly as Lev mentions that scamming is stealing. Risa clearly showcases her cold nature by taking advantage of the woman's trust. She may not be impulsive, but instead, she is deliberately planned in the betrayal of this woman. Risa's actions can result in the lady's loss of faith in others. Lev is portrayed as a faithful and perfect character, but on page 284, we discover his true, cruel intentions and how he was far from what he was disguised as. All Lev knows is that someday soon the world will suffer the utter disillusionment he feels inside, and they will note the moment he raises his hands in applause. Lev's violent thoughts expose us to his intentions to dehumanize and show cruelty to the people, showing who he truly is on the inside. On page 40, I unfortunately make an immature decision to shoot the cop with the tranq gun, and many may label me as violent and cruel, like I have just accused my partner Lev of being. He feels its muzzle against his left thigh, and he sees triumph in the unwind's dark, vicious eyes. Nighty-night, the unwind says, a sharp pain in the officer's leg, and the world goes away. My actions were driven by the desire to escape a fate I didn't deserve and protect others from the same. Unwinding is a permanent act, while the tranq was temporary. I should not be unwound. If I am, society is destroying the leadership that is necessary for the growth of our world, which we can't afford. I have earned my place here. My selflessness, maturity, and growth have demonstrated that.